former Premiership player. This is Bar Level.
Calendars. Wednesdays at 12 noon, we're going live, and you won't want to miss a single play. Bar Level Sports Show, raising the bar on sports commentary. Be there or miss out on the game-changing excitement.
You like and subscribe to the channel.
Yaga yo, Bar Level, we on the far one. We're dead there. You understand me? We dead. Let's get a couple bits on screen, people. Know what I'm saying? I am on my own today. 5-0 is at the dentist, but he will be here if this runs long enough. You know what I'm saying? I only got a few topics, so if he isn't here on time, then that shall be it. But big up 5-0 as always. Sorry, I've got the starting soon ticker on. Let's switch that up. Let's switch it up. Don't forget, people, like and subscribe. This is Bar Level. You understand me? We there. This is it. You get me? We talking sports today. So don't forget, guys, if you want to holler at me, that's Schooner on the sofa. Comment minute right there. Scan that code, take you to my IG. You know what I mean? You can scan that right there, take you to the Bar Level WhatsApp group. Let's build something. You dig me? Let's do something special, people. So I appreciate everyone wherever you're watching from. Let it be YouTube, let it be Twitch, let it be not X, Twitter no more. They don't like this program, so and I don't mean Bar Level as in the stream that I'm using. They've been kicked off. Or should I say kicked off? But there's an issue with them and X, so can't stream on X anymore. You know what I mean? But that is about it. All right, let's not fart about any longer than we have to. You know, dig me? Let's get this started. So first things first. Sorry, let's get a couple bits on the screen. Where's my please like? There you go. Let's put that up on the screen real quick. Okay, so first and foremost, we got to do this right. You dig me? It's more of a, what's the word? Can't remember the word, begins with B. Can't remember it, but either way, 2 people have passed, so we're going to have a little read about them. First up is Greg Shakespeare. Yes, he has passed. Greg Shakespeare died at age 60. That's only 20 years on me, man. That ain't far away. You dig me? 60. The former Leicester manager and assistant during a magical Premier League title win passes away. The former Leicester manager, the former Leicester City manager, Craig Shakespeare, has died at the age of 60. The ex-Foxes boss was a crucial part in Leicester's title-winning campaign in 2016, acting as Claudio Ranieri's assistant. See him there, you get me, doing his duck bizzle, and there he is next to the man himself. Heartbroken Jamie Vardy, one of the many stars at the record-breaking side, led the tributes to his old pal who was diagnosed with cancer in October last year. So I didn't even make it a full year from when he was diagnosed. Vardy wrote, "I don't have words right now, just gutted, R.I.P. Shaky." Is that how you say that? Yeah, I guess that's how you say it. Shakespeare, Shaky. Shakespeare's family released a statement confirming the heartbreaking news. It read, "It is with great sadness and with that we announce the passing of Craig Shakespeare, Shaky. Craig passed away peacefully this morning at home, surrounded by his family. Whilst the family are immensely proud of his football achievements as both a player and coach, to us, he is family. He will always primarily be a loving and loved husband, father, son, brother, and uncle. The loss is devastating to us, and we would ask that privacy be given at this incredible, difficult time, and we try to come up to terms with and mourn the loss of a very special person. Shakespeare's career as a coach spanned over 24 years, and he saw him work with a number of top clubs, including Leicester, Norwich, Aston Villa, and Everton. While he also held a role within the England national team for a short period in 2016 under Sam Allardyce, but left when the ex-Bolton boss was sacked just after one game. We all remember that, you know what I'm saying? Shakespeare was the first Shakespeare was the assistant manager at Leicester City from 2011 until 2017, helping the club pull off the impossible when they won the Premier League in 2015-16 season. He later took up the role as boss of Midlands club in 2017, taking charge of 24 games. After spells at Watford, Villa and Norwich, he returned to the King Power Stadium in 2023 as an assistant, staying just 8 games as Dean Smith's right-hand man. Shakespeare's impressive record extends further than coaching, with the Birmingham-born man also having an extensive playing career. The midfielder laced up his boots for clubs such as Sheffield Wednesday, West Brom, Scunthorpe United and Grimsby Town. Don't want to go too much into that, you know what I'm saying? But R.I.P. to Mr. Shakespeare right there. You get me? As it said, he helped pull off one of the amazements that still holds ground today, and it probably will for a long time. Leicester winning the Premier League, and you got to remember the season before that, they were literally the fourth team from the bottom. They were the fourth team from the bottom. They were going down, you know what I mean? And then sacked the manager, got Ranieri in, boom, magic happened. You know what I'm saying? You remember they had a gang of misfits right there. They had a gang of misfits right there, and them, man, you know, like got rejected from other clubs. They, man, all come together and they did something special. That does happen every now and again. You get me? But off that, onto Shakespeare. R.I.P. to that brother. Fives, I see you, King. Hold on a minute. Let me bring you in because I know you probably have something to say about this brother right here. So let me bring in the godfather of jungle, MC50 himself. Booyah. Can you speak?
Yes, Grand Rising. Yeah, man. Grand Rising, bar level viewers. Yes, Grand Rising, my beloved. What's good, King?
Blessing. I just started. So this is the first one that I started with. This Shakespeare. I don't know if you can't see him on that picture.
Yeah, see, I can see that.
But, you know, I'm talking about Shakespeare, the brother there, the one on the left side. He passed away at 60. You know what I'm saying?
What? 60?
60. Passed away at 60. He had cancer. Didn't say which type of cancer, but he had cancer. He got diagnosed last October, so he didn't even last a year after he got diagnosed. So right now, his family asking, you know, as usual, asking for a little bit of privacy, a little bit of time and all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to make sure, give him a salute because he was part of the team that did a miracle. You know what I mean? Leicester did do something special. Can never take it away from them. It's damn near. It's above, but it's with the same talk of Wigan winning the FA Cup and all them thing there, coming from left field and doing something special. So salute to him. And I don't know if you heard me. He was a player as well, but you know, probably like lower down Grimsby Town and all them type of thing there.
Well, they got a premiership before my team did.
Shit, son. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. And not just you, man. Get me, Villa. There's Bearman. He got it before Bearman. Did he get it before?
When they keep talking about top tier clubs, each and every season, yeah, they always want to throw Tottenham in there. But yeah, we ain't won it yet. You men have won it. Man United's won it. Man City's won it. Leicester has won it.
Did they win it before Liverpool won it?
Who?
Leicester.
Yes, they did.
They did, innit?
They won it before Liverpool. I think they won a full season, not a COVID season, and we just give it to you.
Yeah.
All these clubs around, whatever they're at the top of the league. We must have given them the championship because we've got COVID, so lockdown. So we just give it to them. You know what I mean? Based on that bullshit.
Yeah, I hear that. All right, cool.
Games to win that.
I'm not gonna take a break. I'm gonna go straight into the next one because it's another obituary. That's the word I was looking for. Obituary. Someone else passed away, but it was more of a older person. Let me get into this one here. So R.I.P. Tommy Cassidy. He died at age 73. The Newcastle legend tragically died after a long-term battling with Alzheimer's. So the former Newcastle.
I remember him.
See, yeah, I don't, but still, it don't matter.
I do. I remember him.
Still gonna pay tribute. You get me? So the former Newcastle star Tommy Cassidy has died at the age of 73 following a long battle with Alzheimer's. The Magpies have paid tribute to the former midfielder who played 239 times for them between 1970 and 1980. So proper 10-year vet right there, messing around, no games. So in the official statement, the tune reeled off several Cassidy's considerable achievement from his days wearing the black and white. They then added the thoughts of everyone at Newcastle. Newcastle United are with Tommy's family and friends. Born in Belfast, Cassidy began his playing career in Northern Ireland side Glentran. I can't even pronounce
Glenthornian.
Big up them man there. He moved to Tyneside in October 1970 and quickly going on to become a popular figure at St James's Park. Cassidy helped Newcastle reach the 1974 FA Cup final as well as the 1976 League Cup showpiece. He made, as I said before, 239 tune appearances in total, scoring 28 goals before signing for Burnley in 1980. Following 3 seasons at Turf Moor, he moved to APEL, spending the final 2 seasons of his career in Cyprus. There you go. Before hanging up his boots. In addition to his successful playing career, Cassidy also earned 24 caps for his country. So big up that brother right there. He's passed away age 73, and that's for Alzheimer's. And I need to say, I had to do a quick check because, Alzheimer's and dementia, it's normally dementia is the one that normally gets mentioned. And that's when, your brain, you're not focused, you don't remember things, you're losing your memory and everything.
You have to bear in mind, that these players at Tommy Cassidy, remember, these men were heading some fucked up.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on. Yeah, no, you're right. I just want to explain that even I thought Alzheimer and dementia were 2 different things, but dementia is part of Alzheimer's, and Alzheimer's is basically the body's eating itself. So that's why, because I always thought to myself, how can you die from loss of memory? But it's not the loss of memory, it's literally your brain is dying, so the functions are dying basically slowly. So that's why you die. So the brain, heart, everything starts literally getting chipped away. And you know how the body works. It will try and reserve the most important organs first. So that's brain and heart. Everything else it doesn't give a fuck about. It's trying to keep the main sources alive. And then when it can't do that, it will just shut down. So it's not just about losing memory. That is a piece of it, but it's not the whole thing. It's literally eating your body. You will deteriorate. You know what I'm saying? But Fives makes a great point. Back then, them man were literally headering thick leather pig skin ball. Them
fucking cow,
thing there hard. And I'm saying that's before it's a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Imagine when that ball's got water in it. And you
they're balls then.
Someone kicking the ball at you, and then you have to head. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And that's why so much technology goes into these footballs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But R.I.P. to Tommy, R.I.P. to Mr. Greg. We go sign off on that, and may they rest in peace. All right. Next up, we're gonna be talking. We're gonna get a little lighter. So I want to talk about, do you remember Watford versus Leicester? When Leicester had a penalty, man missed the penalty. Oh, sorry, Faz.
And they went at the end of the field with Troy Deeney.
Troy Deeney. So we're gonna come back because something's happened to that dude. As in, not something. They've been attacking him, and he's just gone crazy on Twitter. The guy who missed the penalty. The guy who missed the penalty. Yeah, hold on. So we'll come back. All right, so here it is. This is the story. I had to put this up because it made me laugh when I just read the first line. So it was Anthony Knockard. Is it Knockard? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Aert. Knockard. I'm gonna call him Anthony, the brother who took the penalty. Let me show you his face real quick. Him there. That brother.
Oh, the dark hair.
Yeah, the one with the dark hair. He missed the penalty. If I remember it rightly, I think he dove. He dived. It wasn't even a penalty. But they got the penalty, then he missed the penalty, and then their man broke, and then Tini went and scored. But some dramas happened with him and fans. I think he's like, you lot got to get over it. So let me just read this real quick. So the former Leicester winger Anthony slammed the fans of unstable Watford after being bombarded with references to his missed penalty in the 2013 Championship playoff semi-final. Anthony, 32 now, started for Leicester against Watford at Vicarage Road 11 years ago. Yeah, there's him right there. With the score 2-2 on aggregate, he stepped up to take a penalty on the 97th minute. but the effort was saved by ex-Arsenal man Amulia. You get me? Manuel Amulia. Remember him? You get me? The Spanish brother who wanted to get citizenship so he could be the England keeper. I remember.
That's right. That's right.
You made me laugh. But hold on. Watford then went straight to the other end with Hogg set up Troy Deeney for a dramatic late winner. Over the decade on the iconic match, Anthony has a bizarre hit out at the Watford fans for calling them clowns in a social media rant. On his Instagram story, the ex-winger wrote, "Okay, just to make it clear, you guys keep writing, here's Hogg or whatever. Listen, you clowns. Without me, you would never experienced a playoff final at Wembley that you lost. Kevin Phillips, you remember? You all that stupid that you are even writing this like this. You all that stupid that you are even writing this like you made it." Oh, okay. How to describe Watford Football Club? Unstable and has 6 different managers per season. So please enjoy your life and leave me alone for once. So basically, them man there, every so often, they remind him of Wagwan and he don't like it no more. And you know what? You know what it is? You just have to take it. This is what it is. Shit happens and sometimes it just sticks to you for life. And
people still carrying things of 11 years ago.
I'm telling you, Fives, I'm sure he dove. He got the penalty.
Yeah.
And he was,
that's why he missed it.
His chest was high, like he was going to tuck in and then win the game.
That's right. I always say this. Anyone who gets fouled, you should never be the penalty taker because your emotions are running too high.
Yeah.
You're not calm.
Yeah.
You're not calm. You're just so eager. I want to be the golden boot. I want to be the glory boy. I want to be the hero.
Yeah, I want to. He's thinking of the newspaper, innit? Thinking of the
newspaper. I want to be the front page. I took us to Premiership and all that. That's what is a glory boy shit. But he fucks up because he never had the mental fortitude. Facts. You know what I'm saying? The concentration span. This is what I say about IQ and breathing and you ever see Cristiano Ronaldo? You ever see when my man goes like a penalty? My man takes the ball, he takes 2 breaths. Inhale. Yeah. Goal. 2 breaths. 1, 2. And it's always a goal. Yeah. Always a goal of the penalty spot when it comes to Ronaldo.
Always, blood. Always. There's nothing. You know what? Because you know what? This brother aside, if you think of everyone, Zidane, the headbutt would always come back. You know what I'm saying? The headbutt would always come back. As great as Thierry Henry is, that handball against Ireland, that would always come back.
But you know what covers
that will never die down.
But you know what covers all of that? You know what covers all of that? That they win and they got World Cup medals. So
yes. No, you're right. You're right. No, that would be their comeback, and it will be a great.
Fuck.
Is that your fire alarm?
Fuck, man, to be my best shot. That's the first time, man.
I'm gonna mute you because that's annoying. When you come back, just put your thumbs up and then let me know when you're good to go. But yeah, people. So in general, things stick to you, and like Five said, yeah, if you're a winner, you can more likely shrug it off because you've won. But someone like this brother here, when he got what happened to him, this is like the biggest thing that happened to you. You get me? It's like stick on you, and there's nothing that you can say because I don't think he's won anything, Mr. Anthony Knocker. I don't think he's won.
No, he didn't win anything.
So yeah, you're right. As in, no one's gonna be like, Zinedine, all you've ever done was headbutt, man. No one could ever say that. You can never say that. Right. You get me?
They're never say about Zidane. They can talk about the Real Madrid goal. Yeah. They can always talk about this World Cup final headers. They talk about I got a medal.
Yeah, he's one of the best, bro. You'd never.
So that covers all of that.
That covers all of that. Because I remember when it happened, the headbutt happened. I remember the commentators were like, ZZ, nah, this is all you're gonna be remembered for. I was like, don't be stupid, blood.
No, don't be silly.
If anything, you're gonna have to remind man that he headbutt man.
That's right.
Because he's done too much.
Too much.
You have to remind man, remember when ZZ headbutt man because he insulted his sister. Boom.
That's the one thing you can say. But other than that, Zidane is a winner.
Yeah, straight, bro. Straight. It's like like I said to you, with Ronaldinho, when Guardiola got there, that man there, he was out there playing bongos at 3 p.m., Get me going to club and thing. He had to wear masks, so no one will take a picture of him. So you can say that, but when he buck up on Saturday, he was bedding up everyone. So yeah, you can talk
just
about
like George Best.
Yeah,
just like George Best.
Blood. Not only that, Fives. Hear what? Look, because I'm reading Dennis's book now, right? So Dennis is like, yo, when I left Inter and come to England, there's a big culture shock because all them man there after the game, it was chips and biscuits and burgers, Mars bars. Them man going, when we're going, he goes, the first Sweden pre-season, he goes, I went for a walk with my wife, right? And I see all the Arsenal players outside the pub. He's like, what's going on? Like, you can't do that. But he's saying it in his head. He's not shaming no one. He's like, I know this is a different culture. And he goes, you know what? Come training, you might be able to smell the alcohol because they're running around. Yeah. Them man are putting 110% in. So he was like, if it works, what can I say to you? You get me? But even Bergkamp goes, but you can't live long like that. Or you can't play long like that. Like you can do it for a short while. You get me? You can do it for a short while, but you can't play long like that. And baby said, that's why when Arsene come in, even Arsene shocked Bergkamp because Bergkamp was eating clean. He knows his stuff. But when Arsene comes, he's like, right, dry chicken, no sauce, no nothing. And Bergkamp was like, wow, even that's a bit much. But he knows it's on the right level. So I'll go with it. You know what I mean? I like reading these players' books, blood, to give you the insight to what really go on. You know what I mean? It really does. It really does. But cool. All right, next topic, we're going to hit the Olympics. Oh, yeah, we got stuff to talk about. And let the rest laugh. Happy to stay fresh, rocking a headscarf. All right, so we're going to get in light. Here we go. First thing. Hold on a minute. It's on the screen.
Remember, I've not watched any of it, so I wouldn't know.
So this is me. We're going to read it. I just know it's happened. I ain't watched. Only things I've watched live is track and field, really.
I watched nothing. None of that.
Olympics first. Olympics. French beat Egypt 3-1 to reach their first Olympic final in 40 years.
Egypt beat France. France beat Egypt.
France beat Egypt. Get me? So you ain't seen none of the videos. You got Henry, all the players filming Henry celebrating because he's walking into the change room, so they're all filming him, and then he starts dancing. It's like big. All right, so here we go. Host France will play the Olympic men's football final for the first time in 40 years after beating Egypt 3-1 in extra time at the Lyon Stadium on Monday and will face Spain for the gold medal. France fought back after conceding the first goal in the tournament when Sebi grabbed the stunner lead for Egypt before Jean-Philippe leveled with a late strike. What's his name? Meta? Is it Meta? Meta. I don't know how to pronounce it. Got the double before. There he is. Ossie. What's his name? The Palace brother who went by Munich.
Yeah, Meta.
No, what's his name? The brother. Elise scored in extra time to earn Thierry's side victory and extended their quest for their second Olympic title in February in Friday's final in Paris versus Spain. So Elise got it. He didn't make the Euro team, but he made the Olympic team. Get me? Terry went and got him. I like that.
That's what you do. You got to get the guys who never played in the World Cup or in the Euros. That's right.
And there was a bagger man.
None of the players that represented in the Euro, whether they're on the bench or not, you ain't playing none of it. Because remember, they've got Clairefontaine, and that's the football school of excellence. So bagger man has gone through that football school of excellence. And there's still bagger youths in there. Hundreds of youths across France is in that academy, bro. Clairefontaine. And he's got the bunch to pick from. And Henry knows ballers. He knows ballers. So you know who he's going to have. This is the Olympic team. I'm picking the team.
God damn. You got to change that battery.
No, he's calm. Look at my front door. You know what it is, calm.
What is it?
It's my
it's your Anyway, Spain will be playing France in the final, so that's 2 finals for Spain. They're out here conquering stuff this year, boy. They won the Wimbledon. You get me? they're doing quite well in the Olympics as well. They're doing stuff. So it is what it is. The final is on Friday. That's a lot, boy. It's a lot popping off this weekend. Get me? So you never know. I might have to even watch that game, see what's going on.
Sorry about the alarm. What it is, I'm burning some incense and it's I'm burning incense.
At least you know it works. You get me? Just in case.
Yeah.
At least you know the alarm works, right?
I just had to open the door. It's more smoky. So I got the frankincense on the charcoal and it burns and it smokes up and it's one all kind of spirits in them team there. Yeah,
I hear that. But all right, to wrap up this one. So I know you ain't seen it. I haven't seen the team. Who do you think is going to win, Spain or France? Think Spain can do the double?
I think the French is going to want this. It's a good thing they're not playing Argentina, eh?
Yeah, they already played them, innit? They already played them, man. Crazy. Crazy. They beat them as well, 1-0. But yeah.
The French are going to take this because they're going to extract the revenge of the senior team not winning the trophy.
Yeah, you got at least come something. You couldn't win the Euros, you got to bring a gold home.
The French, at least saying all them, I'm going to show you. Well, this is what you should have really done in the Euros.
Yeah, me, and this is why you should be picking me for next time.
This would have been the result. We would have took the Euros and the gold medal there.
Yeah, because I think by the next competition is World Cup next, isn't it? Elise will definitely you'll be in the French squad definitely for the next one.
Brother, he's at Bayern Munich now, bro.
Yeah. Although I think he earned it.
Yeah, definitely.
Year. Like Gay earned it. So I think you get me. And Isaac, they all earned it.
But as I said, every player is an audition. As I said, they're all on audition. The price is up on all these players now, bro. See that you got 200 prices just through the roof now for these youths. Lamar Yamal, that he's at 16, brother. Him, Jude Bellingham, and Kelly and Mbappe are going to be the face of FIFA.
Facts.
They're the face. They're the triplets now. They're like Ronaldo, Messi, and who was in the equation? Mbappe was coming into the equation. Called Ronaldinho on them, man. These are the three triplets now. Lamar, Yamal, Jude Bellingham, and Kelly Mbappe. They're the three faces.
They are, and don't forget that the German brother Jamal.
Who work? Oh yeah, Masala. Yo, man.
You know what? Because you know what? People been saying like where's the next Messi and Ronaldo's? Where's them man? Where's Zinedine? Where's the next man? But these youths are a good group of youths, blood.
But these youths never come and they're not even skinny tea.
These youths, I like the look of what's going on.
You know, I love about these youths. You know, I love about these set of man. They're like this. We're not fucking playing by no fucking rules. We're not playing with no fucking fear. We're just doing this shit that we're at the Marshals. We don't give a fuck. You know, because we don't care. The club will pay the fines, but we're gonna ball out here. And that's what these youths are saying. And I love the way how they're playing. These youths are playing with that no fear. I don't give a fuck what the press say. Fuck you, the media. I'll play for you.
And they don't care who they're playing against. That's the good thing. No fear. You don't care.
You don't care about your name. You don't care about how fucking names on the back of your shirt, bro. Yeah, we're playing what's in front of us, bro. You never in the back of me.
And like you say, all these men are fast. So they be like, speed kills. Can you catch me though? I see your name, but can you catch me though?
You see the game's evolving. It's no longer going to be no fucking major tournaments. Don't see the game's evolving with bare speed. Yamal and Mbappe. The only one who kept up with the whole of it was Kyle Walker.
Yeah, that's it. And
Kyle Walker was the only tournament.
He's done.
Of that age, you can keep up with every attacker from any country.
Yeah,
Kyle Walker.
Facts. There's none of them that can say, yeah, I'm gonna kick the ball and run past you. Not Kyle. You ain't doing that to Walker. Not at all.
I see the look on YouTube try. Mbappe, I see Yamal. They've all fucking tried. Kyle Walker's They
all tried it. What's his name? Vinicius Jr. He tried it. Kyle Walker don't play that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Listen, any of those guys had ever passed Kyle Walker, Mbappe, Vinicius, Yamal, even Dan Williams of Spain. Any of them man that had passed Walker, you know what Walker would have done after that? He would have hung up his boots and said, I'm done with international games.
Yeah, I'm done out here.
I'm finished with it now. From then, you know, it was time to step out the game before the game set. So Walker's speed, as the speed kills. And none of them, man, and then you, man, they're a good couple of years younger than fucking Kyle Walker.
Yeah,
Kyle
yeah.
speed, bro. Kyle speed, bro. Football speed is different from track speed, bro.
Yeah.
Ask the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. Ask cheetah. Yeah?
You're right. You're right.
Track speed and football speed is two different types of speed, bro. And sometimes what the man them do, especially American, they like to translate over, like Tyreek the cheetah Hill. He's allowed his track speed to translate into football. So him catching the ball, kick return, punt return, fucking where, he's gone. Everybody knows it. Take 20 yards off this guy. 20 yards. My man comes straight behind you with 20 yards start on you. You got 20 yards start on him, and he's gonna blaze past you with 20 meters start already. You got 20 meters start on him. He's still gonna blaze past you.
Facts.
I mean, and that is what I always say about speed. And like I said, the only way right tournament I saw as a elder statesman that can hold his corner when it comes to speed for speed was Kyle Walker. There ain't no other guy over 30 could have done that. No.
And yeah, can't say nothing to that, boy. That is what it is. But all right, cool. Skipping to the next one, we're going to talk about some controversy in the Olympics again. There's one more Olympic thing. All right.
It's been enough about controversies over there, and just one more controversy, mad
Controversy, bro. All right.
Oh, so. This one, oh, brother.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get this out. So it is right. So let's start. Here we go. So it is a Algerian female boxer and an Italian female boxer.
Yes, Kalini.
Right? So
Kalini.
Yeah. So people got excited with themselves, and I can't front. Off the Italian woman's words, I got excited with myself when she said, I've never been hit like that before, right?
I've never been hit so hard like that before.
I've never been hit like that so hard before. So automatically, when you see the picture of the Iranian woman, you're like, oh,
Algerian.
There's no way. Can't have that. No way. Forget that. Da-da-da-da-da. This is wrong. Can't have man. Don't care if you change your thing. You can't have man beating on a woman. This is not sport. You don't do that. I can't front. I jumped on that, but I have to eat those words because the Algerian? The Algerian boxer is not a man. It's not a man. It's not a transgender person. It's someone with intersex. And remember the woman, the black woman from South Africa?
Princess Semenya. But look what yeah, okay. But look what
wait. I've got more to say. And then I'll let you in. It's the same thing. They're intersex. So they're not a woman who said, oh, you know what, today I'm going to change my sex. That's not the issue. It's they're born different. And back in the day, because I used to think, oh, is that the same as hermaphrodite? And I Googled it, and I have now learned hermaphrodite is basically the disrespectful term to an intersex. That's the real term, and they came up with that in 1940. You know, so before 1940, they called them hermaphrodites because it was basically saying that you had everything a woman had, and you had everything a man had. You were the same thing all in one. But that isn't actually that's not correct. So they've changed the terminology to intersex. Now, the Algeria fighter, she'd been boxing since 99. Right, sorry, born in 99, been boxing as a child, right? Always competed in the women's category, right? Competed in the Women's World Boxing Championship in New Delhi in 2018, in Russia in 2019, reached the quarterfinals in Tokyo in 2020, and finished second in the 2022 Women's World Championship in Istanbul, right? The drama comes with the bodies, Fives. It's the bodying. So it's the IBA and the IOC. So one of them is saying, we're only going off your passport. Whatever your passport say, that's what we're dealing with. The other one says, we're doing testing. So if you pass the testing, that's what it is there. So that's why them two keep bucking heads, because one is doing it based on your passport. If your government and everything says that you're that, then we run with it. But the other
Is that
one
what
is
it says in the birth certificate?
we're gonna do our own test, and if you got this and that, you can't be inner. You know what I'm saying? So this boxer has X and Y chromosomes. She has what? She got both the things naturally. Ain't no one put nothing in.
So does that mean he, she, him? Does she menstruate? Can they menstruate? Can they be pregnant? Can they?
Yeah, she's a woman. It's a woman, Fives. It's not, it's not me saying tomorrow I'm going to go get surgery done. She's not done no surgery. She's done nothing. No injections. Nothing.
Right. Okay. Which brings me to this now.
So again, it's just like the South African runner. All she done was be born. That's all she did.
Right, that's correct. Which is Case the Semenya. Now, with Case the Semenya, when they started to do scientific laboratory tests on this woman now. They wanted to start giving her beta blockers to hold down her testosterone.
Yeah, to try and make it level with the women.
But she's a woman.
I know.
It's the same as this Algerian, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So how come they're not giving it, so why are they not giving this Algerian beta blocks to suppress her his testosterone? Why are they not doing that with her? But it's okay to do it with Case of Semenya.
Yeah,
That's why Case of Semenya is bucket about this.
Well, we know it wasn't right to do it to her. It was wrong because that's her body. It's like saying, like in basketball, your wingspan. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, wingspan.
From head to hand, right? Just throw it in the air. LeBron's one is longer than Steph Curry's one, but you don't say. No, but listen, you don't say LeBron. You can't be a basketball player because yours is longer than Steph's, and you can't say Steph, yours is shorter than LeBron, so you can't play. That's stupid. So them doing that to the South African woman was stupid. Now that they're learning, they know they can't do that to this woman because she ain't done nothing wrong.
Yeah, but hold on, but I know this Case of Semenya.
Yeah, I know, but you can't go backwards. What are you gonna do? You can't go backwards.
Yeah, but it's fucked up.
I know that. But it's not I'm arguing. I'm not arguing if it's fucked up. I'm not even arguing. I'm just telling you what it is.
But see, and they allow this to fly, yeah? They allow this to fly because you see why when Case of Semenya was there, they was doing them time, there was the godly times of doing the Olympics. Now they come with debauchery and the degeneracy, yeah, and mocking God and all that kind of thing. This is why this shit will fly. This is a new Sodom and Gomorrah. Serious, they're letting this shit fly. Like Case of Semenya nuts. But you want to give Case of Semenya beta blockers to hold down her testosterone, but you're not giving the same measuring stick to this Algerian skim. It's fucked up. Yeah. There was a Taiwanese boxer as well. There's Taiwanese skim in there too. There's about a few of them in there.
Seeing, I like I said, I ain't watching it like that. But this one is the biggest controversy. But what I'm saying is, how are they treating the others? The same as this one? They're letting them all box, right?
They're letting them all fight, exactly.
Right. So wait. So what I'm trying to say is, because you have to look at it now. You can't go, look how you treated man in 1960. Yeah, that was 1960. They were wrong. Today, we got to do it right. So you can't compare them making that person suffer, but not making today's person suffer. If they picked this person, let them through, the Algerian girl, but then the Tunisian one can't box. That's wrong.
Well, the Taiwanese one,
we can't compare today with when was the South African runner? It wasn't this Olympics. It wasn't last Olympics.
It was years ago. Beijing.
Yeah, so that was wrong. We know that was wrong. So now they're fixing up. Isn't it? It's like saying, back in the day,
see what it is. The LGBTQ were around strongly. Now, if Case of Semenya, the LGBTQ behind them, that would have flown. They would have been like, they would have questioned all that. They'd been up in arms. But there was no LGBTQ until after Case of Semenya. Because they never fucking come out and fought for Case of Semenya. They're gonna come out.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm petitioning for her.
That's
But
right.
they always up in arms about this young one, yeah. Yes, XY chromosome and DNA makeup and genetics and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, because they were saying, if I remember it rightly, they knew
Genetic codes.
they knew that she had high testosterone, but they wanted to bring it down to make it fair for the other women. But now they realize you can't do that. It's like saying, it's like anything. That's like saying, oh, we're gonna give Usain Bolt some drugs to slow him down because he's too fast. No, it's not my fault. I'm just fast. You don't have to get over that. You get me? I don't know if I sent you the picture of the 100 meters that just happened. Yeah. Where everyone is literally like a nose. Is a photo finish, right? Compared to Usain Bolt, where everyone is back there and he's before he crossed the line.
Yeah.
So they were comparing it, saying that this one that happened this year, that's a better race. And I was like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. You're
No,
just
it's not. No, it's not.
you saying left the gap.
Who said it's a better race? Who said it's a better race? Who said that?
You know, the media, innit? The media.
The punks. The punkits, yeah? What they talking about is the best race? What you talking about? Usain Bolt was one about domination.
Was the best race, blood.
Usain Bolt is making the whole world up. There ain't no one, but there's no one between me and no one else. You see, when you see me out there, then you can line them up any which way after that. There's no one ain't here. There's nobody ain't here. We have never seen that in all the Olympics. I've seen it throughout my lifetime. I've always seen a 100-meter sprint where a man is 12 meters away.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on a minute. You know what? Didn't Johnson? Didn't he leave a gap?
Michael Johnson.
He left the gap, innit? He left
Michael Johnson. Yeah, 400. That was Michael Johnson.
They used to run like that, boy, and you can't catch him.
He's a 400 specialist. Michael is a 400 specialist. By the time he's going around, you men are dead.
You men are done out here. And he's commentating. He's commentating now. I love listening to Michael, blood. He's so smooth with it.
That's better. If you ever see Michael Johnson's rascal chin, it's a lab. It's a laboratory over there, brother.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And remember, all these collegiate NFL man go to his team too. Remember, you're working on your speed, innit? You're working on your speed, innit? So he knows the finer intricate tunes up, shit that he don't know. He's got people who helped him to get there. You think this one deals with ankle, this one deals with that, this one deals with that. Like them exposed, they got experts in every fucking area. And that's what Michael Johnson has done. And I have to rate Michael Johnson, because when he's at Henri, when this man then talk their shit, man, you better shut the fuck up and listen.
That's it. Just listen. Because you know what, as well? Because what I find, especially Henri, because I hear him more, them type of man there, Fives, they don't chat shit. Even if you don't like what they say, it makes sense. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Them man have been
don't talk shit just cause.
These men have been in the fucking trenches, as they say out here. So you can't talk to someone who's been in the fucking trenches and you've been in the sidewalk, fucking, poison pen pushing or keyboard warriors today. No, unless you've been in sport oneself and competed in sport and compete with yourself and against other in a team thing, or even as an individual. You know, it's that feeling inside, isn't it? You know, as opposed to you that student, I do sports. I love sports. It brings that so much in. Yeah, I'm saying when we do sports, things that we didn't even know we could do.
That's right.
I'm saying
it's true. But yeah, all right. Just to wrap this up, let me give you my final thoughts. Then I want Fives to give it. The question is, when it comes to this, I have to say, the intersex people, they can compete. You have to get over it because they were born that way. So they can compete. If they are a woman or they're a man and they want to go into that category, that's the category you stay in, and it is what it is. What I am not agreeing to is a man born as a man saying you're gonna be a woman and now you want to start boxing women. No, I have a daughter and she might want to be a boxer when she's older. I will hurt someone if they did that to her. You're not doing that. That's why the Italian woman, she has come back out and apologized, saying she should have said more than it's just the hardest I've ever been hit, because it's a woman hitting you. So you can't, you're making it seem like it's a man. Don't do that, because everyone would attack and everyone did attack. You see what I'm saying? And that's wrong because she's not a man. You can't say that just because she has high testosterone. She's not a man. It just is what it is. You have to get over it. It's like saying, listen, it's like saying if a man has high estrogen, he's not a woman. He's a man still. He just got a spike.
You got testicles though.
He just got a spike. Yeah, but that's what happens. Them man they start grow boobs a little bit, but not breasts. Just little bit. But that can happen. That can happen when you eat the wrong shit.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then what? So every fat man that you see outside, what? He got too much estrogen. No, that's that. A lot of fat and shit. He's eating rubbish. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. But I need to make it clear that I am not against no one who is born the way they are moving. It's when you try and act like you're God, bigger than doctors, or I blame doctors as well, trying to pretend that they're God, mixing around and doing stuff because you think and feel something. I'm not having no one beat on women for fun. And that's what it will be. It will be for fun. And that's disgusting. They already do it in different countries. That's their law. So I'm not going to shit on them. But when the video is on YouTube, I'm like, raw, you really made a man take on a woman. And sometimes they try and level it up and have the best woman out there. Like say she's from China, the best, or Thailand, the best woman. And then they go and get some random dude off the road just to try and make it even. And then the man still kicks her ass. There's no point doing that. You're putting women in danger. And I personally, I like women's sport. I like watching their tennis. I watch their football now. I like watching. The other day, I saw some madness in the women's rugby. They're not playing. I like it. You get me? Even you said you watched the
lingerie American football
rugby thing. The women are doing their bits, blood. I don't care what no one say. And men got no business trying to take over. That's wrong. I remember it clearly. And then hold on, if I have one more point, and I'll give it to you. I think I've said this before. When I was in school, there was a boy. I ain't even gonna name his name because you're gonna catch shame. We were doing our sports. I went to a boys' school, so it's all boys, right? But there's levels. So there was a brother named Ashley, right? Fast. He was like one of the fastest in the borough. And then there's other guys. I was in that group, the fast man, them. And then this one guy who can compete with us decided he's gonna go to the lower man them and kill them. So we're there all watching, and he bust them, like he did a Usain Bolt on them, man. Big gap he left on them. And then he tried to run round and get high fives from us. And just look at him. You're idiot. You're meant to be over here. You meant to struggle because you know you won't finish top 3 over here. That's why you went over there. So you could be a champion and embarrass man. I don't respect that on no level. If it's all men, I don't respect it. If it's men and women, I don't respect that you trying to go over to the weaker side just so you can get a medal. You're an idiot for that. I will never respect that. No sports person really would respect that. But that's my view. And then I'll leave you to close out this one, Fives. What are you saying? What do you say about that?
Well, I say
first on the intersex. Where do you stand on the intersex?
Well, with the intersex thing, yeah, and you just said about how if they want to categorize, they're gonna whichever category where they see themselves as male or female. I say this. I think since they've allocated areas, like since the rise of LGBTQ, they've allocated special areas for them. So I think they should just have a category of intersex. You can have your shit. All intersex fighters, track meets, and in any form of discipline. You should have your own category. You can still do your 100 meters, but it's going to be intersex 100 meters. If you're going to do swimming, you know what I'm saying, 50 meters, medleys and all that, then we'll have an intersex section. But you do that away from the men and the women. You're not coming. You're not going to be in the men or the women's. You're not going to think you can be. I'm going to be this. No, if you're that way, if it's intersex shit, then you have your own category. You're still doing all the same disciplines: 100 meters, long jump, shot put, javelin, swimming, fucking equestrian, fucking tennis, football, and all the rest of it. You're gonna still do all the very same disciplines, but you're just not doing it with men, and you're just not doing it with women. That's it. That's sorted. But you're still doing all the disciplines, but you're all. I hear that. You're all athletes together doing your shit. This is not a separation. This is not a divide. You're still in the Olympics, But you anywhere
just your category.
Intersex. The intersex 100 meters.
Okay. No, I hear what you're saying. The only thing I would say to that is I think that what you've just said, that belongs on the people who want to say that they're switching. That's what that belongs to. If you say like, i.e. the transgender community, if you say if you were born a man and now you want to be a woman, or you were born a woman and now you want to be a man, we have to put you in your own category so you can face your own people who have switched, right? But for me, when it comes to the intersex people, there's not enough. They can't have a category because there's not enough.
Fair enough. We don't care. We're not trying to grow this as an industry. Yeah, we just, you know what I'm saying? We're even small. Then you got your small category. No, we have a thing called.
But I'm saying but Fives, what I'm saying is, you said that there's two. Are they boxers?
Yes, they're boxers.
Right? So that means there's two boxers. But where's everyone else? Where's they're
hiding. The rest of them are hiding. That's what it is. They're hiding they're comedians amongst all the other athletes. The only way you're gonna find this shit out is if we're all getting undressed and we're gonna have showers. This is the only way they're gonna find that. Someone sees a what? Someone's gonna pipe up. What the fuck? You can't really get your cameras out. You take a phone into the shower, but you caught that on camera. You're like, what the what? You said what? You were whoa? No. What's going on there? No,
yeah, but I don't think. No, what I'm trying to say is, what I think you're saying. You're talking about the transgender ones, as in a man. Listen, a man saying he's a woman and then he's still got his ting. So when you go into the shower, you see his ting. That's what you're saying, isn't it? Well, it don't work that way for the intersex. The intersex, the whole body is a woman, but the inside she has maybe both. So what I'm saying is, the boxer, she can go get naked and you will see a woman. You see a vagina. She don't have a dick. That's what I'm saying. So you're saying that they're hiding. See, again, in the swimming, a transgender person will be easy to spot because you can see the big man walking amongst these slim little women. You will see it.
Fucking shoulders and traps and shit.
So you will see it. That's not what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. That's the transgender.
Well,
the intersex is imagine a woman that you know, now give her a spike in testosterone. Same thing. So she's a woman. She just got high testosterone. That's it.
So she comes out. So she's a lady, man, with a beard and a fucking Clark Gable, yeah.
She could.
Yeah, that's what testosterone does.
Depending on the testosterone level, she could. But again, if she just got, imagine this is women's testosterone, and then she's got that much more. She might not get hair and stuff. She's just stronger than the normal women. But that's like saying you can grab, like you grab one big thick woman. She will smash up a gymnast, but that doesn't mean she's a man, does it? You know what I'm saying? You know them women there that do the weightlifting. They're not intersex. They're women. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they look very. They're strong. But they still got a femininity about them.
Yeah, in the face.
yeah.
In the face. Look at Serena. Her upper body looks a bit. Compared to Venus looked like a lady compared to Serena. But when you look at her thighs, oh my God, I love Serena's thighs, but they're ridiculous. But you see what I'm saying? I think I agree with you on there should be a category, but I think that should be because there seems to be a lot of transgender people now. So you lot should have your own So you lot should have your own category. The intersex thing, there's been the South African woman. There's been this boxer and there's been another free. You can't have two boxers and a runner compete. That's not a competition.
Well, okay. Well,
I personally would leave the runner to run. Now that I know that the boxer is not a man, you can box. But a man, if you was born Jimmy and now you're Jane, you cannot fight women. You cannot.
Well, it's like you said. In my.
No, that's just me.
Because I personally think. For me, look, we cater to Paralympics. That's anyone who has a disability, wherever it is. You're deaf, you're blind, you're mute, got one leg, one toe, whatever. We cater and facilitate Paralympics.
Yeah. So what? You think they should be in that?
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
Okay.
This is about Paralympics is about disability. That's what this is about, disability. So I'm all with the Paralympics.
So disability not in the brain, no?
But I'm saying this now. Since they want the LGBTQ challenge, you can go and have your own shit. Since the Paralympics can have one, then you should have your own shit. That you just said there's enough transgender around the world. Yes, there's enough of them to rascal go and do the Olympics on their own now.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
but not,
you can
you
can bring your own sponsors. You can bring your own fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But not the intersex people. There's not enough of them. That's an anomaly.
The intersex, unfortunately, got to join the LGBTQ and go to that Olympics too. I'm going to take that. That's what I'm saying. That's going to have to be in the category with over there with LGBTQ. That's it. You guys have your Olympics.
Same. Okay.
I'm not saying you can have it.
Now I understand what you're saying.
But just stop doing it with male man like ourselves. I'm female. You're just not doing. That's not happening. We will have our own regular Olympics, but we have man in category and women in there.
You want a third Olympics? A third one?
Yeah, the money's good. The money's good. We be able to see how. Let's see how you. You say this LGBT is a growing movement away. Yeah. By way of, as I said, it's a social science experiment. You can have the stadiums, every stadium, in every sports, in every discipline. That is, we will see how many you feel those. What type of fans and what kind of sponsors are going to sponsor you, and the type of fans that's going to.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Selling £1,000 tickets for 15 quid and all of that because they know that was that in itself. So yeah.
All right, look. No, I hear you. Can I ask you a question? Tell me, how would you feel and would you take part if they said, all right, you black people, you lot are too good. You're beating everyone. Go and start your own thing. You down?
Well, I know this for sure. This is what I do know for sure. Everybody will be coming to us. That's what we do. Our sponsors are coming to us. That's what I do know. Television are coming to us.
Yeah, but are you down with that? Would you be down for that?
Yeah.
Shit, son.
I don't know why, because everybody else is going to be following suit. Everybody has to come to us.
That's crazy.
Everybody has to come to us. Imagine if a black athlete afterwards at the Barcode said, fuck this, we're not doing none of this. Imagine if black athletes took a stand and said, we ain't doing this. Your Olympics is done. It's over.
Fives. I'm glad you even said that. There was them brothers there in America. It's not the guys that I'm talking about, but they call them bartenders and all that. Them man there who work out in the street or they work out in the park. I had one of them say, this is the real Olympics, right? And I was like, yo, for real, someone see how them man they're trying to start the Super League, FIFA trying to start the World Cup. Someone needs to take on the what's it called, the Olympics, and start another thing.
Brother, isn't that what export's done? Isn't that what X Games done? Isn't that what X Games done? X Games is the equivalent of the Olympics, but they've done it on their own backs. The surfing, the bikers, the roller skaters, the roller bladers.
I just realized I was going to say, what are you talking about? That's because those sports weren't Olympic sports, innit?
Right, but the X Games, right? Remember that was created by all them mirror and all them man. That was created because of that. And look at X, and the X Games is in the Olympics games now.
Yeah.
Something they started.
Go on.
Something that they started. Something that the Olympic IOC did not want. Now that's not a sport. That's not a sport.
I'm glad you said See, and
as soon as X Games start to do their own shit and start mashing it, but let's just sit there as baby. Watching fucking X Games when it first started. Right. Carrying their bike, BMX bike, and all that. And all that type of thing, man with their rollerblade and all that. That was that. And you know what made it really open up big is when they got the sponsor, Red Bull.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Student has read
you ain't
book,
lying.
got
You ain't tell a
involved.
lie. You ain't tell a lie, but
Students
you
have
know
to
what?
go. That's
This
what the
is why.
Olympics. Oh fuck.
Yeah, no,
They
you're
went to
right.
the
This is why.
Olympics.
This is why I say. This is why I say. You have to when you just have to watch things. History keeps repeating itself. Remember baseball, right? When
The
baseball
Negro League.
started, they ain't want no black man in there. So what did they do?
Listen,
So what
they
they
had
do?
the
Wait,
Negro
guys,
League.
wait. Let me say it. Let me say it. What did they do? The black man said, "All right, cool. We're gonna start our own thing, the Negro Leagues, right?"
That's
What
not the
happened?
Negro League.
Everyone start come watch the man them play. So what did the baseball white man say? Yo, we're gonna lose our team if we don't bring these
Yeah.
men in. So
It's how
you not shut your thing down and then you can
Yeah.
come and play for our team. And what do black people do? We always do the same thing because even if we've got something that's starting and it's good, we still go, yo, I still want to play for the Yankees though. You see what I'm saying? I still want to play for the Yankees. So that's what it would still be. People will be like, oh, I still want the Olympic gold though. I still want that. You get me? It would always be the pull. The bigger organization. The Olympics is still big. The only reason I'm saying someone should start it is because not just because of the fuckery that they've done for this one. I didn't realize how much money the Olympics make, and they don't give the athletes
Brother.
nothing.
Brother, nothing. They make
Nothing.
100 billion more than that. And the
Guys,
athletes
I
get
don't
nothing.
know why
The
the
goalkeeper
athletes
doesn't
sign up
even
for that.
gold, bro.
I don't know why the athletes sign up for that. You know why they sign up for it? It's the prestige of the Olympics.
It's the prestige
Yeah, they
of
don't-
being on the thing. You have an opportunity of a lifetime, an opportunity to present,
that's
and you have
right.
to capitalize on that opportunity.
That's
Remember,
right.
no one
That's
don't remember.
right.
No one don't remember who got second, third, or fourth,
That's
or fifth.
right.
They
That's
don't remember
right.
who comes through that tape. Yeah,
That's what I'm
they
saying.
don't remember
But
who
yeah,
comes
no,
through that tape.
I hear you. That's cool. That's cool.
If you used to ask people now in a trivia question, who did you say about beating Beijing or beating Rascal Berlin?
The only brother I remember him beating was his countryman. What was his name?
But people answer for Powell.
No, that was the other brother, the one with the braids.
Oh, but my guy there.
There was three of them. There was three of them. Yeah, there was three of them. And don't forget, in the relay, there was four of them. I don't even remember my man, but still, they all gold winners.
Exactly. They interchange the athletes. So that's what I'm saying. When people think about us on the trivia question, people will not remember who was in the race. They wouldn't remember. But I would remember what Usain Bolt. Anyway, who else was in that field?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyson Gay was in that field there.
That's it.
Man like him. Man like what's his name? Justin Gatlin.
Oh yeah, shit, son.
You know, saying all these guys, man, at the highest of their sprinting careers. Are you crazy? Man, I had to leave these men by the march you left them. You never. What is they're talking about? Oh, this Olympics is better. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? No 100 meters better than Rascal Berlin, Rascal London, and Rascal Beijing. None of it would ever catch up to those Olympics. Ever. Not 100 meters anyway.
You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. People in the comments, let us know what you're saying. And all right, we're going back to football now. Let's get it.
Former Premiership player. This is bar level.
All right, Fives, are you ready for this? Tottenham in talks to beat Chelsea to sign in 65 million former Blues star. Get me? Tottenham are I'll tell you in a minute. Tottenham Hotspurs are reportedly in talks to sign Bournemouth and England striker Solanke, the former Chelsea and Liverpool player. Chelsea are also interested in re-signing the former academy star who spent 13 years with the Blues but made just one senior appearance. After being tipped for big things at Stamford Bridge, Solanke moved to Anfield but failed to make an impact, eventually joining Bournemouth in January 2019 for 19 million. What are you saying, Fives? You want him?
No, because Solanke, I'm going to tell you the truth of the matter. Solanke, your skill set is made for a club like Bournemouth, where you are the star boy, you're hitting in goals, you know what I'm saying? You get in service, you get in the fucking thing. You come up at the top, it's going to be a different kettle of fish over there, because you're always going to be matched against Aaron Kane. You're always going to be matched against all the fucking striking greats. So for me, Solanke, yes, you might want to come to a bigger club, Tottenham, because you're thinking about what is the new England manager. You're looking for an England spot, because World Cup time's coming up now. You know what I'm saying? So these guys, I'm thinking, oh boy, I just see this lot in the Euro where Harry Kane's fucking going to be there. I'm not talking about only thing or thing. Everyone's has an opportunity now in terms because Harry Kane's done. He's just retired and done. You're not going back to no major tournament, so you're at the picture. Yeah, and all the other players out there. Whereas Solanke, like I said, you showed your stuff over at Bournemouth, and you showed it sometimes with this bigger club. But when you was at a big club like Liverpool, you couldn't settle, you couldn't fit in. Maybe it was the food, maybe it was your missus. I don't know. Where was the side? You know what I'm saying? Could have been one of them. That Brookside up there. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't want one Brookside team. I'll go down the coast.
Because you know what? This is. I say Chelsea. Tottenham seem to be starting to be. You're getting that Chelsea thing with the strikers.
They love rejects. That's what we don't with fuck all.
So you met. All right, we can be honest and say you made Harry Kane, right? So you didn't buy him, you made him. Then every striker after that has been a joke thing. Look at the brother that you man got from Forest. He was doing okay there. Then Johnson,
he's a right back, isn't he? Midfield.
No, he's a striker. Johnson.
I like Johnson.
I thought he was when you lot got him. I was like, "Fuck, these men are gonna score goals now because he was scoring goals at Forest."
That's Forest because Forest is them ball clubs. They just come up into the division and they're about true team morality, team moral. You know what I'm saying? That really us ball in with each other.
Fights. I know you're not gonna like this, but weren't Richarlison scoring for Everton?
Fuck Richarlison, that pussy. Who's he?
They call him the pigeon because that's his celebration. But they're comparing this brother here to. So who would you rather have? Him
Solanke. Over Richarlison, I'll take Solanke. Definitely.
So wouldn't you say, buy him and then sell Richarlison?
Definitely.
Okay. So you would take him. You just
I'll take him over Richarlison. If it's put this way, then yes, I'm taking Solanke over Richarlison. 1,000,000%. Richarlison is a joke.
You think 65 mil is enough? Too much?
You know what? I'm gonna do at 60 because you can't. It's the market. It's what the market determines what your price is. Do you understand? It's the market. It's not what we fucking think. It's what the market is saying. Just buying gold or any kind of minerals, boy, you got to go by the market at the rate of what it's going. So if that's the market, then 65 is a push. See what I'm saying? But 65 is a push.
But you're not saying, you're saying, nah, basically.
I'm taking him over Richarlison. I'm definitely. Take Richarlison to Bournemouth because that's about it. Right. Listen, bro.
I don't think
look at the irony of this. But look at the irony of this. Richarlison ends up coming over to us, nearly gets us relegated. And Everton was getting points deducted and they fucking stayed in the Premiership.
Yeah, twice.
So Everton obviously knew that he's a flop, he's a fraud. Do you know what I mean? He was good over at Watford. That's you, Richarlison. You're a Bournemouth player. You're a Watford player. You know what I mean? Even Everton today, you can even get into the Everton team because Everton's doing all right without you. Never get back into that team.
See that there? Crazy.
Definitely not worthy of staying in our shirt. And anyway, the fool who decided to say we're going to go and get him usually sacked and fired.
I don't think Big Ange is the one, so I think whoever got him was.
That's to Big Ange. You ever said we're going to sign this guy and give him the medicals? All you got to be sacked right on the spot. They do it in the NFL.
They thought they were getting the Brazilian badman, blood. They thought they were getting the Brazilian badman.
But Charles is still going off that same one blood clot, a little pretty goalie goal. That's him. That's all he's been on. Do you remember me for this? No, fuck that. That was them. Wasn't you at Spurs? One goal in how much? For how much money?
Yeah, it's crazy. 60 million, blood. 60 million.
I'll just 60 million. Okay then. I'm gonna put the other 5 million on Solanke just to fucking wind the whole situation up. Just because you said it was 60 million, I'm gonna put an additional 5 million on Solanke just to be bad man and fuck up to Richarlison. Yeah, to show you he's better than I will give him the extra 5 million. I'll pay you 5 million to fuck off, bro. That's what it is. 5 million I'll pay Solanke is the 5 million I want to get rid of you.
Oh my days.
I'll give you 5 million to go, bro. Please leave. you know what, brother? I wouldn't take it as a championship club like Leicester who just come up. I'd say salute him.
Oh, Fucking
You
hell.
go to Luton, because that's what I'm doing with you. You're going to Luton.
Man,
Yeah,
don't
man.
like Richarlison, boy.
Club, he's been in any ball club in the Premiership, that player there. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you,
I hear that. All right, then, people, let us know if there's any. Go on.
You know what hurts the most? You know what hurts the most? You can bench this guy, still let him play, and you still have to pay this man his full fucking contract money.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up thing about that, bro.
Contracts, boy. Should have known what you was doing before you put it down. You dig? So
He
yeah,
said the guy can be fired and sacked for shit like that. I see that happen in the NFL, where a general manager sent another player to another club, AJ Brown from Titans to the Eagles, and you know what happened? The guy, the player come back and smashed up. You got 3 touchdowns, smashed the whole of the defense, kill the Titans, these old former club, kill them dead. Right? 3 TDs, over 200 on yards on this team that said they didn't want you. You know what happened the next day? You know what happened the next 2 days? The man who sold AJ back to the Titans, you know what happened to him? They fired him. He got sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning, bro. You're the general manager. You say this based on your feelings.
That's
Just know how you feel about this guy. And this guy just fucking gets 3 TDs, 200 fucking yards, and just slanders and embarrassing the whole of America. Pussy on. You're the one responsible for that. You're fucking sacked in the morning. They sacked him straight away, Karma.
That's hilarious. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You get me? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But all right, cool. People, any Spurs fans out there, let me know. Do you want Solanke? You want to swap him for Richarlison? Do you want to keep both? Do you think you can have a little 2 up front and
no,
3 up front?
Swap the both team. No, he's gone. There's no both nothing over here. There's no both nothing.
Blood, it's a week to go, you know. No one's saying that they want Richarlison, so it's looking like it will be both.
Don't want that kick off in August. I don't want that man there. He has to go. He has to go. He can't stay there. We're not having him. I don't want him.
There you go. There you go, people. Fives have spoken. He don't want Richarlison at Spurs no more. Do you agree? We're coming back to the next topic.
No more. What in the first place?
The FA board. We're gonna be talking. Here we go.
You got your man, keep it cool, nothing has to change. Just take one.
All right, so the FA board give approval for foreign manager to be the next England boss as the Three Lions search for Gareth Southgate's successor following his resignation. But before I even read that, let me say I saw a post earlier today saying that that English brother, the one that's already there, is it Lee Carsley or whatever?
Yeah,
looking good for him, but let me read this article anyway, because I personally think they're going to go for in-house, but let me read this. Southgate departure came on the back of another European champion final defeat, and the FA have pledged to take as long as necessary to find a successor with an intern option in place if required. See, that's Lee Carsley, blood. Eddie Howe, Graham Potter appear to be early favourites, with under 21 boss Lee Carsley an option to take interim charge, while the football governing body, led by Mark Bullingham and technical director John McDermott, ramp up the hunt. So they got Turkey. What's his name? Turkle. They got Poch. Oh, that's Gareth. He ain't gonna be it. And who's this brother right here? Oh, that's the guy in charge of finding the new man. Them. But I think it's going to be that brother, Lee Carsley. As they just said there, they tried to hint he might get in the interim, like hold fort for a minute and let us go and get someone else. But I think they're going to put him in charge for a little while. They won't be able to find no one. And then when it comes to tournament time, they're going to say, all right, we'll let Lee have this one tournament. And then they'll see Wargo and how the cards fall from there.
Brother, the one tournament was
me and you. Hold on, me and you already said. Even though I personally think Eddie Howe should stay at Newcastle, but he is the only one. I don't even trust Potter. I don't trust Potter.
I told you, Sean Dyche. I'll even put fucking Sean Dyche.
Put Sean Dyche on the list, but boy,
I'm putting Dyche on the list, bro. Listen, bro. If we get a fucking Big Sam, fucking everything. If you get fucking Sam fucking Cooking Allardyce taking bumps and shit as an England fucking manager, you just throw shit as Sean Dyche.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, he did. When we said it, he did make the list. So it was Eddie,
Sean Dyche,
Sean, and Potter in it. That's it.
Beachy Potter.
But he's on the list already, bro. So you can't take him. Can't take him off our list if he's on the England list.
He's not on my list.
You ain't in charge. We ain't in charge. We have to go off their list, and I think their list is going to be. It's already Eddie Howe. It's Eddie Howe, Potter, and Lee Carsley. That's the three.
Brother, there's only one outcome. If this was based. If this was based on
the list is short, but if they go foreign, it's a long list.
If this was based in terms of the equation of an election, we already know Eddie Howe, it'd be a landslide.
Yeah, but it's not though. It's down to it's not a vote.
Listen, it's about from the FA, isn't it? It's another yes man. Do they want? They know Eddie Howe's not like that. Eddie Howe, I'm not fucking do. I could do with that grief. I'm doing my shit my way.
Remember, the last yes man got them to 2 finals, so why wouldn't they want another yes man? The last time they had man that got their own ideas and do it their way, they even get past quarterfinals. So yes man went the furthest.
Oh,
twice. Get me? So if you're gonna go off what you see, you want another yes man to do it the way. Just what he's got to do is do one more step better than Gareth. So you don't want to go backwards and go and get man who's gonna go, nah, I'm not doing it you man way, I'm doing it my way. To be like what? Terry Venables, to be like what? Big Sam. That's what you get when you do it their way, you get Big Sam.
Big Sam on the only football that fucking Sam who's fucking Bolton Wanderers. That's all he fucking knew. He fucking knew nothing about international. He was out of his fucking depth. Fuck does Sam Allardyce know about international football and about ballers. Fucking talking about the only baller, the only true great baller that you fucking had under your wing, and that man done his own blood clot team, and that was JJ Okocha
and Djokovic. But that man had done their own thing. All right, let me push back. Let's see if you can defend it. What Eddie Howe know? What Eddie Howe know about international bad man?
Well, I'll put my money against Sam Allardyce any day. The fuck.
Oh yeah, of course. But that's because Sam is Sam, though. But no one that we've mentioned, but Lee Carsley, because he's literally in.
Because Eddie Howe is a player's coach. Well, then Eddie Howe's been at Bournemouth. Yeah, I see the ball.
Some people will say that about Big Sam. He's a player coach.
Listen, man, JJ Okocha, you and Djokovic and all them, man. Remember, them are blood clot international big done. Remember, Sam Allardyce was only a fucking Bolton, bro. Remember these JJ Okocha, Djokovic, all them other man in the back there. Them man are playing in World Cups, bro, and European Championships, bro. Yeah, you can't chat to me. You're fucking Bolton, bro. You're fucking Bolton. You can chat to me and I just come from a World Cup blood clot program. I just come from the World Cup, bro. When I scored, I didn't score. Fucking had done assist and work. I was there. You were. Come on, bro. You're fucking Bolton, bro. You need us. You want to stay in the division and keep your fucking job, Sam? You need man like us, JJ Okocha. You
say that.
So
you say that.
We're gonna fucking ball out here.
All right, I'm just giving pushback for the sake of it. But you said Sean Dyche, Everton, relegation. You want man that do that?
Sean Dyche, yeah, has come in and taken over, fully well knowing.
It's like a Bolton. Everton are like Bolton right now. So technically, you want the same man.
No. Sean Dyche, listen, about even that fucking Burnley, you know, man, bought them up, and you know, players play for Sean Dyche. Players play for them.
So you think I play for Sam?
You been across like Sam Allardyce, like I just said. You're right, Djokovic. And like JJ Okocha, Sam Allardyce reminds me of a position of a former coach named Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells was going to lose his fucking job, and it's up to the players for him to keep the job. And who kept him? Who the players like? You know, he's all right. You know, we're playing for this guy, Harry Carson, Lawrence Taylor, Jim Burr. All these fucking men that start step up and say, "Oh, box up Top down, man. Lift down and get to the player if we win the Super Bowl. All because this man was going to lose his job. But I truly love him in it. I said, of course, loves his players. But boy, these guys saved my job.
And can I say, can I just say, since we're talking Bolton, I'm going to bring up another Bolton manager. Remember Bruce Rioch?
Oh, fucking, he was shit anyway.
Dennis liked him. Dennis said he was good. Do you see what I'm saying? It shocked me. I read that today. And Dennis was like, I know Ian Wright don't like him. I know certain people didn't like him. But Dennis was upset when Arsenal sacked him. But then when he saw Arsenal come in, he was like, all right, cool. You don't know what you're doing. But when they sacked...
Hold on. Was Bruce Rioch before George Graham?
He was in between. It was Graham, Rioch for 1 year, then Arsenal come.
Okay.
Yeah, Rioch didn't even get a full season. He got sacked in the pre-season of his second season.
Okay.
Yeah, I was shocked to read that Bergkamp said, "No, man, I liked him. He helped me when I come. He got me to feel good about being in England and all them thing there." I was like, "Shit, son. Now I have to change my mind because Ian just made it about Ian, isn't it? That's you know how some people don't get on with someone, but then you meet them and you're like, rah, that person's all right, you know."
Yeah.
Everyone don't get on with everyone. A lie. Everyone don't get on with everyone. And you know what? I hate that. Now that I know that, I feel bad. You get me? But it's the same thing. When I read Arsene Wenger's book and when I read David Dean's book, I can't call Ashley Cole Cashley Cole no more because both of them, man, Wenger and Mr. Dean, said it was Arsenal's fault. All we had to do was give him $5,000 more and he would have stayed. So it's our fault. I can't call the man greedy now because my man them told me the truth. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to media and all them thing there, we never get the truth. That's why you got to read these men's books. And you know what else? Brad, Dennis, he took flight. Dennis was on aeroplanes. It just got to a certain time where he was like, you know what? It's a long thing and I don't like the plane shaking and all them thing there, so I'm not doing it no more. That's it. He used to fly all the time. I didn't know that. I thought he never flew because he's a non-flying Dutchman. But how he get to Italy if he never fly?
That's a fucking non-flying Dutchman. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's what he is. He's the non-flying. He's the greatest non-flying Dutchman. But he fly. And Brad, there's so much there. Brad, I'm going to have to tell you to start. You got to start reading these man book. But maybe you want to read Tottenham man book. But all Gullit and then man, them man stopped playing for the Dutch national team for like little petty reasons. Because Gullit wanted to play like they played in Italy because he used to play in Italy, innit? Right, so he wanted the Dutchman to play like they play in Italy. And Coleman and all them man was like, no, we're playing Dutch way, blood. So he was like, well, I ain't playing then. Some joke thing. I was like, Ross. And you know what, Fives? There's another section. It's got nothing to do with nothing. There's another section in here. I was like, respectfully, Seedorf and all them, man, they had beef with the manager saying, Edgar Davids was like, you lot ain't picking the black players. You're picking Ronald De Boer and all them, man. And you're not picking us. Big drama, you know? And then someone tried to say something. Listen, wait. Someone tried to say something to Seedorf. And Seedorf said, listen, I done won everything with AC. Ain't no one telling me nothing. I'm Seedorf. I'm sitting here. Because they tried to say he can't sit down at a certain spot. He got, I'm Seedorf. I'm sitting here. What? Bad man there, man there, blood. They were bad man from you. From you, you know? Edgar Davids was the one starting all the trouble. He's like, no, I'm not having it. You man picking the ball. And I'm like, rah. Bergkamp said him and a couple other men just sitting there watching like, Ross. Rah, is this what's really going on? And then 2-2s, they calmed down. Seedorf and Davids was like, look, let's just do it for the country. I know you lot got problems with them, man, and that, but let's be a team. You know what I mean? And I was like, rah. You see how life is?
But like I said, they're great Dutch teams. So they've never won a major fucking trophy. So we tell really
I was wrong about that. I don't know. Wait, I was wrong about that because I think they won twice. Because remember when I Googled it? Let me Google it again because I think they won twice.
Not since Boston. Not since that. They never won any.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying lately, but they have won before. Twice.
Yeah, that crazy fucking thing that was in the 80s, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've won twice. I think they won in 74 and 88. I thought
88 something, yeah.
So yeah, they won before, but I'm saying when I read that thing before, it said they've not won, period. But they have won before.
They won, yes. They won those two trophies.
Yeah, but since then they won nothing. Yeah.
Since the 90s, the 2000, the noughties, fucking 21st century, they have not won a major international trophy, which is a travesty because they turn out some
crazy
ballers, man.
Really and truly, they come like
crazy work, bro.
They come like the England team almost. They've won more recently, 80s, but they've had golden generation. They've had golden generation over there.
No, that's what I said. They've had bare skillers, ballers, players,
not one.
IQ. They've had the whole fucking lot, bro.
And not one nothing.
Football, bro.
And not one. So it don't matter.
Shit, bro.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Sometimes some shit is rigged against them.
Yeah, sometimes.
When I see some of the thing here, when I see some of the corruption of recent years now, was been creeping in. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the baller, who gets selected, who doesn't, and especially that you just said about what's going on with David Dees, but and Bergkamp, you can't get a better people than who's in the thick of shit. He was an international and a Premiership player. I'm in the thick of this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing this shit. What the fuck? What?
Like Ross.
I'm excited to talk this shit. Now you can have a podcast and talk about this shit now.
That's what I'm saying, blood. All them man got stories, bruv. All them man got stories to tell. Trust that. They all got stories to tell.
He'll sit down there and say, that you have a check with him. Man saying chest out there, man, retired.
Yeah.
If they can't find me, the Premiership can't find me, people can't find me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about team.
I'm talking my team, blood. Imagine if them man were alive now, all Pele and Maradona, if them man had podcasts to talk about things. Ross, lad. Crazy.
Can you imagine?
Crazy.
Let me change something.
Guys, what? Another thing. This is the last thing because I'll let you wrap it up. But in this book again, Dennis was talking about back in the day, or talking about injuries. Remember I told you how the Dutchmen, they don't play that shit when they're injured.
Yeah.
The physio of Arsenal was like he loved talking with Bergkamp because Bergkamp knew his body and he always wanted to talk with the physio. And like, he'd be doing his run and he'll be like, "Nah, I felt something, so I'm gonna stop running. I'm gonna rest." And they let Bergkamp do his thing because he knows his body. You get me? I'm not rushing back. And then they started talking about the old days, right? He got bare man in this book because he lets people jump into the book and leave their piece in the book. Bob Wilson, bruv, he mashed up his knee. Yeah?
Oh.
Buck it up. He goes, I felt it, right? But back then, in the 70s,
there's no medicine. The medicine
you can't say, I'm hurt. He got his defender saying, get up. You ain't in pain, get up. I was like, Ross! Them man didn't care. You know, back then you can't say, I'm too injured to play. That's soft. We ain't doing that. You remember them man there all bandaged up, bleeding? That's it. Bergkamp said, yeah, that looked good. That looked good in the moment, but all them man careers stop short. I'm making sure my career is a career.
And especially after their playing days.
Yeah. But before that, even Bob Wilson says now, he still limps now.
Who say do?
You see what I'm saying? But then, because now, if that happened, you hurt your knee, you're coming off. I'm coming off. I need to rest.
You're going straight to surgery. You're going straight to surgery. You get an X-ray. You get an MRI. We're going to diagnose what this is. Right. What is it? Oh, this is a tear. It's this. What do we do then? Well, Monday morning, he's on the table.
Yeah,
we need this guy back.
Then it was the magic sponge, innit? The bucket, the magic bucket.
Fucking sponge, bro. And that fucking worked.
Everything better. Broken leg,
fucking broken tibia, Achilles, MCLs, ACLs, every fucking thing, cartilage. That magic sponge, bro. Believe me, it worked. Huh? It worked. I was gonna pop back up. Man's got dislocated fucking knee. Magic sponge
orange and a magic sponge in your back.
Yeah, I mean, the magic sponge in your fucking back rainy days, bro. You're on there, bro. Sometimes to a degree, the game has somewhat got soft in every field of collision.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, you got anything that you want to jump on? Any NFL talk?
Yeah. Well,
if you have, let me cut it up, and then we'll be back, and then you can do it. There we go.
Original Godfather 5 or jungle is in another place. Yeah, run time bar level thing. See ball level on the lick. A ball level make it nice. Yeah? Alright, one stop. I mean that.
Boom. All right, brother. So you?
Yes, going up to the viewers. Yeah, what's going up, people? Going to bar level viewers, as you know, we do have a sports thing here. In the NFL, now what's happening now is now the training camps are on now. OTA and all the training camps. So they've had the draft,
The combines.
not the training camp.
Training camps. Oh, okay.
I'm back at the camps now, getting into shape because the season kicks off in September. They just played a Hall of Fame game, the Chicago Bears. So now all the rookies who've been selected in this year's NFL draft, they're now with the more veteran players now working out. Some of them are having team scrimmaging. Now, which brings me to but the first team scrimmage I've seen was the New York Giants against the Detroit Lions. And this is a scrimmage. They're practicing against each other. Remember, this is offsides and everyone's getting toned up and ready. So now you're now playing what we would call a friendly. So it's team thing, but there's nothing friendly about it. What I just saw, Detroit Lions and the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. As I said, it's team gelling. It's like, well, Arsenal's going to go and play from a lower league. You know, you got the preseason shit. It's like that. But it's like one of those, but it's just gone right off. It's gone right here, fight.
What was the teams? What was the teams again?
Detroit Lions and the New York Giants training camp. Type that in. It's going off over there. And which is not a bad thing because it shows that people are eager and hungry and they want to get back out there and play and meet in for real as the season starts. So this, and I'm sure there'll be a few more team scrimmages between teams, depending on who it is. And then this is how rivalries are built. This is how rivalries are built. Some are based on, location. Some are based on the city. Some are based on incidents that take place, just like in football. See what I'm saying? Just like what we have in our Premiership and things such as that. So yeah, all the OTAs things are kicked off. Tua Tagovailoa, he's just signed a contract, a major contract, making him the highest paid QB, but that remains to be seen. Also, there's a player named Brendan Ayuk, who's at the San Francisco Niners. He was a very pivotal player for the Niners, but he's felt as though he hasn't been given opportunity and the respects, or they don't want to pay him like they pay like Deebo Samuel or pay him like AJ Brown. But he's a very pivotal part in the cog of the San Francisco Niners offense. And he's holding out. I believe that the Browns, the Steelers, and I think New England Patriots are looking for his services. They're probably some will reach out, probably the Cleveland Browns, because he would definitely do well there with Deshaun Watson. So I think that would be a good move for him to go to the Browns. Browns are on the rise. So it also puts the place to die too. But yeah, so they can do something over there with Amari Cooper and them guys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. My team, the Las Vegas Raiders, got some good signing. Good, my best this year. They got the tight end Brock Bowers.
How they looking for real? Because that's my team. If I have to have an,
that's my team.
Are they gonna do anything?
My team's always been the Raiders. Now, what we were missing was a quarterback.
With all these quarterbacks going around, we ain't clapping one of them.
But see, like I said, that's positioning. Now we just signed Gardner Minshew. He's over at the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then he went over to the Indianapolis Colts. Now he shows flashy. I love his game. I'm not on the front. And a player like Gardner Minshew is suited to the Raiders. Because the Raiders are like, the mantra for the Raiders, isn't it? Just win. Just win, baby. I don't give a shit. Listen, bro. The Las Vegas Raiders, they're not even a Premiership club that you can equate them to when it comes to like off key shit that a ball club. Man, you got players coming on social media with their guns saying, "Oh, pussy, I'm gonna do this and do that." Henry Ruggs, 100 miles an hour in his things, smashes up, kills a woman, dog. He's in jail. Some mad, crazy stuff that happens over at the Raiders, and that's because of people like Al Davis. It's a place where a lot of rejects have been to. That this team can't tolerate. We don't like you. Later, so they all end up going to the Raiders.
Same.
That's Las Vegas Raiders, which is why they wear the pirate. That's what the Pirates in their thing. It goes way back with the Raiders from man like Jack Tatum and all that man them. That's how deep it goes because they've always been seen as the reject team. And like when you come and play for the Raiders, there's a style that these guys play. Like it's brutal.
Yeah,
it's brutal how the Raiders play.
That's what I always thought, and I thought that of the Browns as well.
Yeah, like the Raiders
they were hard to play. The
Raiders were known for like ferocity. Like we don't give a fuck. We're gonna fuck up everybody around here.
Yeah.
You know,
they basically took on. They basically were because they were Oakland, right? So they were real.
Yeah, Oakland. Yeah,
Oakland get down. So they were the Oakland Raiders for real.
Yeah,
they played like the people who played from there.
and Oakland is where people like Marshawn Lynch and them men come from Oakland, which is
Oakland.
That is deep kind of. That is like the real G man. Them like the Ice Cubes and Crenshaw, and all that. Compton and Watts. That's all part of Oakland.
That's right.
That's why they adopted Raiders as their team. The Raiders is defined as rebellious, isn't it? Like we don't give a shit. We don't care about.
Yeah, we're raiding up everything. Yeah.
This is why the owner, Al Davis, was the most hated owner. None of the commissioners who ever led the NFL, none of them like Al Davis. None of them. Because we're gonna do this, and they'll be like, "Fuck, no, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this." What are you talking about? I'm not giving a shit. Don't come tell me that. And I've got money like you. See, I've got to stay. I own a franchise. What the fuck are you gonna tell me? I mean, no, I'm not agreeing with you. And you can talk. So they never liked him.
Same.
I've got money like you. I have a franchise like you. Same shit you got. I've got two and more. Same what I'm gonna do with my ball club. Who actually saying, "No, shut up." So it's the peak of the Raiders. Everybody knows the style of football and the brand of football that's been played over at Oakland. You know when you put on that helmet, you put on that. You know it's war. We're funny. Who's in front of us? This is Raider football. Here's why certain players are selected and they fit the nuance of the mantra of the club. So Raiders has always been like a reject. All players who teams don't want, they'll all end up going to Raiders. Or nowadays a lot of them will go to Baltimore Ravens.
Same.
A good place where a lot of players, because they're hard-nosed ballers. They're hard-nosed. Like there's certain players that fit that team, fits that office, fits that defense. Like boy, even look at people like Raquan. He was at the Bears. The Bears are always a hard-nosed team. Their defense is hard-nosed, but because the defense at the time Chicago was shit, so Baltimore Ravens, they needed a middle linebacker after Ray Lewis. Ever since Ray Lewis retired, they never had they've been looking for a middle linebacker. And when they said, right, this guy here, Raquan Smith, he's at the Bears, we're gonna go and get him.
Same.
So they got him.
So what? So like Raiders would never go for a man like Aaron Rodgers because he don't fit.
Rodgers would be doing great for the Raiders.
Because that's why I mentioned him, because I know he's a good player, but because you said certain man don't fit. That's why I was like, is it
Aaron is a rebel too. You stay there. Aaron was only an Irish guy who fit there, bro. Space that LSD and all that sort of that's him, bro.
Who does he play for again?
He's at the New York Jets. He used to play at the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, seen.
So he's at the Jets now.
Yeah, man. It's like I never hear none of the big stars going to the Raiders. That's what I'm saying. I never hear that. It's like they don't get no picks.
No, the Raiders don't need big stars. We just need players who just don't give a fuck. Don't give a shit. We're coming here to win. We're gonna smash up everybody, get to our shit, and we can go party, coke up, snort up, gel out, drink what we want, do what we want, right? And all we've got to do is just turn up and win.
See,
Just
yeah,
win, baby.
but they haven't been winning, right? So don't you think they need to change that?
Yeah, call it with that attitude. Tell you, if you don't win that, you can't party.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You don't win, you can't party. You can't do that shit that you love to do. So in order to do the shit that you love to do, what do you have to do? Just win, baby. Just win.
Do you think? Let me see this to wrap up the show. Do you think Raiders can do something this year? Can I see them in the Super Bowl this year?
Gardner Minshew, and as long as Devontae Adams stays, because right about now it's like Aaron Rodgers is trying to tap up Devontae Adams to come over to the Jets. That happens.
Yeah, I mentioned, man.
If that happens and he goes
in pieces
for the AFC, and it comes to the Super Bowl for the AFC, it have to be Kansas, Baltimore Ravens, New York Jets,
Jaguars.
No, Jaguars. But I would say Houston Texans.
Okay.
Houston Texans.
What about them cheese man? Oh no, are they in that same one?
Green Bay Packers. They're in the NFC.
Okay.
They're in the NFC. When you talk about NFC, you talk about Cincinnati Bengals. You talk about Kansas City Chiefs. There's some top tier teams in the AFC. The NFC, not so much. Who can I pick from the NFC? Detroit Lions and the San Francisco Lions.
Yes, sir.
For me, for the NFC, they're the only two teams that I see right now from the NFC. Giants, you're not happy, and the Philadelphia Eagles. Due to the fact they just got Saquon Barkley.
How come you didn't mention the Cowboys?
Jerry is on some make believe like Disney. He's on a make believe like Disney. You have to be asleep to believe it.
That's just the Cowboys, you know. Ain't they the Americans team? That's what I heard.
No, you can't be America's team if you have not won the Super Bowl. You keep rolling with this thing about, oh yeah, we're America's team. Tom Brady won 7 Super Bowls. So he should be America's man, isn't it? Tom Brady won 7. You won how many?
Why? So what? Why did they say that they're Americans team? How many they've won?
Because yes, you're prestigious.
Same.
And you're in Texas.
Same.
When you say Texas,
you think Cowboy?
Dallas. There's other places in Texas, you know. Houston is in Texas. San Antonio is in Texas.
And they're better than Dallas, yeah?
Based on their playing record, since the Cowboys have been back to the Super Bowl since Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman, that was way back in the 90s. They keep banging on every year. They, year in, year out, he just keeps selling it. Like Karma, like I'm saying. Some people don't care about accolades. They just care about the revenue. So he keeps piping them up.
So Cowboys is basically, no offense,
revenue making.
Tottenham.
I'm not sure.
They're Levy. The Levy. He's like Levy. Yes. He's the owner like Levy.
Yes.
They're selling dreams.
But he was a Super Bowl. Jerry Jones was a Super Bowl before he dropped out on the place. He was another one. That's all he wants. And from he gets one, he was a rat. He'll just give it to his son.
Yeah.
I've got what I want. Then you can take over and do what you want to do with it. Basically, I'm still going to be in the shadows, still pulling shit. Because if I don't like shit, son, I'm going to tell you about it. You know, son, be like, but don't ironic now. Be like, no, you wrote parts of it.
You get me? Your face. That's hilarious.
Oh no. To my sons and my daughters, let you do your thing. You know, I'm gonna have a little sun time and around. But don't think you're gonna let shit pass on. I might give you that. What do you mean? I can be in Dubai. I can be something exotic. And I go, brother, I'm a trillionaire, brother. So, who are you signing? I just looked at my thing and you signing who for how much? But you know whose money this is, right? You know it's my money, right? You can actually get this money. This money is mine. You're feeding up my money. This is like an allowance for you. This is my money. Yeah,
That's
come on, man.
funny. That's hilarious.
I'm a parent. Come on, Carl. You got your two lovely babies. You
Yeah.
got all this stacked up and racked up and packed up. But your kids don't want to work for nothing. Daddy's curious. Daddy can have that. Well, you're a great dad. You love your kids. You would say, yeah, but after a point, it's going to come to a point you're going to be like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's right.
JJ, come on, JJ. You're a big man. You're 45. JJ, you're 35, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? Hey, come on, man. How old are you? You should be married and got your man and got your family. Do your thing.
Yeah, bro.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
Daughter.
That's funny. Man said, Daddy's still making them decisions, boy.
Sponsoring you, and you think, I don't have to work because I've got an allowance of 20 grand a month.
I hear that, man. I hear that. All right. Cool. Well, that's the end, people. Appreciate you being here with us for today. It's a nice one. We flew through it. Get me? We will be back. You know what it is. What was I gonna say is Saturday, Community Shield, season opener. So I'm there for that. But yeah, that's it, people. Shall see you next week. Well, see you Saturday, but then for bar level, see you next week, Wednesday. So
what time's kick off?
3 on the dot.
Okay, cool.
Get me? So yes, we'll be there, people. Love and blessings. Make sure you like and subscribe. Get me? We're over about 440 now. So let's keep doing it, keep getting it. And we will see you Saturday. Blessings. One.
On another electrifying episode of Bar Level, we're reminded that greatness isn't just achieved, it's expected. Because here, as fans and supporters, we set the bar. Sports Showdown, where passion meets precision, and the spirit of competition thrives. Join us next time as we raise the stakes and redefine what it means to be at the top. Until then, keep your eyes on the game, your heart in the action, and remember, here at Bar Level, excellence is the only standard we know.